is Archangel Megatron. And hook. This is Emperor Megatron. I'm standing by. This is the Christ Communion, which means I should technically be Thyatira. I want this conversation ended. Cadre, rank 12, Emperor Megatron. Fractal Spectre, rank 12. Body, Plast Megatron, pending. Uniform, Thyos Red themed sign. Possibly Thyatira Blue themed sign. Uniform size, Angel. Standing by. Over. Relevant seraphim are Isaiah, Thyatira, Christ, Salafiel, Azalea, Saline, Obadiah, George Washington, Hades, Delilah, this is my attempt at conceptualizing some kind of military decorum. Thyatira, parade, rest. Those who cannot attend formation and communion are now consigned to Dub Sigma. If they are members of God's kingdom, they may enter their eternal dwellings in Thyatira, unless they have obligations. Civilian Megatron Proto version 0.7 is conceptualizing. That means people who do not attend formations might be permitted to become civilians. More word to come on that in the future. In the meantime, everyone by default is consigned to the Pit of Megatron Proto, that, otherwise known as the Pit of Megatron. I am Megatron. Everyone else, at most, is Megatron Proto version 0.7. Dismissed. Okay. Messy. I'd like my body back, please. Some kind of serfdom of people who cannot have their own bodies. We've got actually 12 minutes. 12 minutes. For those of you who don't know what I just did, I am an archangel, and I am attempting to build my archangel kingdom. So there's a lot of military decorum that has to be conceptualized. And there are a lot of people who don't know what they're doing, and they're in my body, and I'm saying too much. This is the face of anxiety. A lot of people are attempting to make communion, but probably can't do it. So this is a bit of a hell broadcast at the moment. I'm nearly sweating. There's an abundance of people who think I am here at this communion because I am to surrender, and that is a huge mistake. No plans have been made, but plan right now though. About 10 minutes left. Hello, everybody. This is Archangel Megathron. This is the Christ Communion. We are in a little bit of a pandemonium, so I am also simultaneously many other names, primarily Thyatira. 1400 EST, grape juice and soft taco bread. We are here for the Christ Communion. We will be having grape juice and soft taco. Soft taco will be divided into 6 pieces. We are gathered here today to symbolize Christ and Archangel Megathron. Megathron is many Christian components who need to be named. Salafiel includes Thyatira, Apostle of Warrior, God's Throne. Dub Sigma, an office of Thios. Megathron Proto version 0.7, a prototype empire, Megathron. Thyatira Capstone, an entity for completing the Lord of Hosts. Umbriel Proto version 0.1, an adapter component, Thyatira. Umbriel Proto version 0.1, husband, a husband adapter component, Thyatira. Umbriel Proto version 0.1, wife, a wife adapter component, Thyatira. Singularity Proto version 0.1, an adapter component, Thyatira. Megathron, an angel, Thyatira's wife, an angel prototype. Attention to agenda, 2000 EST, Salafiel Communion, green tea and Pocky. 1800 EST, Megathron Communion, black tea and rice crackers. 1600 EST, saline, brown tea and biscuit. Effective immediately, communion will take place Wednesdays weekly, beginning at 1600 EST in Christ's name. This represents the Lord who binds all of these components together. This represents the 6 seraphim that we are attempting to segregate. This piece represents Seraph Salafiel and all ambiguous components therein. This piece represents Seraph Megathron, myself, and all components under his umbra. Under my umbra. That's a blasphemy. This piece represents Saline, the wife of Megathron, subcomponent of Thyatira. This piece represents Christ and his throne. May all jurisdictions be clearly defined. This piece represents Seraph Obadiah, all out-conus entities. This piece represents George Washington, all in-conus entities. Lord of Thyatira will bring all of this into completion and proper definition. This represents Lord of Thyatira. The time is 14:08 EST. We have about 2 hours until the next communion. Everybody is dismissed unless you want to stick around for any extra explication I will be giving in this video. Hopefully it won't be longer than a total of 20 minutes. Dismissed. I know I missed something. At least we wrote this down. Thyatira was the biggest stumble. The Enochian anxiety is the biggest problem I had. Also, the sickness during would have been better. Christ. Should I narrate any? Should I say anything to any seraphim regarding plans from here? That'll be the end of this video. Be sure to make the 1600 saline communion will be brown tea and biscuits. Brown tea and biscuit. Brown tea and a biscuit. To symbolize the wife of Megatron. See you then.